Today it's absolutely beautiful outside. We had a cold front that came through late last night, very early this morning, and it's now to the south and east. It hasn't exited the state yet, and it did have some rain with it, but primarily in northeast Oklahoma. So just looking at Next Gen Live, there's really nothing left of that. There may be a few sprinkles in the far eastern half of the state, but that's it. So just over the past week, we really haven't had a whole lot of rain, at least in Oklahoma City at the airport. Most of it fell just to the north and, of course, in parts of western southwest Oklahoma, but point 13 in Oklahoma City and several other locations, mainly along I-44, picked up some decent rain over the past few days. But for the month so far, that's exactly where we're at, point 13. So that puts us a little bit above an inch below where we should be. So with that being said, it's been very dry around here. It's also been warmer than normal for the most part, and we have just not seen that good rain. And we've also got quite a bit of wind out there today. So burn bans continue to be updated with each day. In fact, some of them have been added back in that were taken out just not too long ago. So now we've got McCurtain County that's back in, and several others. So now, again, basically the big idea here is don't burn anything outside, because it's certainly not the conditions that we need. But we're going to be watching our infrared throughout the day today. Not seeing any hot spots out there right now, so that's a great sign. But we're going to have to watch that, because we still have that wind coming in out of the north between about 15 to 25 miles an hour, with gust size around 30 in parts of the state. But in the meantime, it is beautiful. This is our National Cowboy Museum camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. 73 degrees, a sustained wind out of the north right now at 15 miles an hour. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s in the Panhandle, but where the cold front is yet to move in, temperatures in the low to mid 80s in southeast Oklahoma. So there's where the cold front is. Behind it, we've got a north wind between about 15 to 30, so a little bit more windy in southwest Oklahoma. And the big picture just showing the cold front's going to continue to push off to the south and east. We still have some rain over the Ohio Valley in the upper Midwest, but that's where most of the rain is just going to continue to fall. In the meantime, things are looking pretty dry around here, at least over the next few days. Lots of sunshine. The good news is we still have another chance here eventually. Looks like sometime this weekend, by Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, at some point another cold front's going to come through. Now, rain chances are there. They don't look exceptional by any means, but we at least have a chance Saturday night to Sunday morning of getting some rain even here in Oklahoma City. Behind that particular cold front, it will be a lot cooler. Temperatures dropping into the 60s for it looks like at least a few days. But by the time we end next week, it looks like the warmer temperatures will eventually come back, and it also looks dry for an extended period of time. So today, we're going to shoot for a high of about 79 degrees, keeping that wind out of the north between 10 to 20 miles an hour for most of the afternoon. It's not going to be until later this evening before that wind really subsides. So with that being said, we do have the higher fire threat in western and northwest Oklahoma for this afternoon. So we're going to continue to watch that. Temperatures tonight dropping to about 50 degrees in Oklahoma City, but the mid and upper 40s across the west and northwest, mid 50s across the far southeast under clear skies. And again, that wind's going to be a little lighter. Tomorrow afternoon, a lighter wind as well. Overall, a nice day. North wind between 5 to 15, high of 75 in Oklahoma City, 73 in Ponca City, and the upper 70s to around 80 degrees along the Red River. Friday afternoon, the wind's going to shift back to the south and west. We're going to have to watch the fire threat again then, because now we're looking at a high of 82 degrees. And it's also going to be a little windy. 84 in Alva, 83 in Enid, 80 degrees in Clinton, and 82 Friday afternoon in Lawton. Friday morning, there is going to be the slightest chance. I saw some data earlier this morning that was trying to bring in a couple of showers in southwest Oklahoma. We'll see if those chances start to bump up a little bit more. And for the weekend, OU has a home game, which is why their helmet is on there. OSU is out of town this weekend, but Sunday afternoon, we're going to keep the clouds around. Temperatures in the upper 60s, so a big-time cold front moving in this weekend. Dana, back to you.